Hey, it's Taylor. I'm back, and it is day 9. And last week we talked a lot about the differences that I was feeling physically, just getting started on the plan. And this week I want to talk more about exactly what smart points are. So, anyway, let's get started. I love the new system versus the old system. The old system worked for me. And whenever I'm shopping for healthy food, I still look at fiber because fiber will bind fatty tissues and the fats in foods and will flush them out of your system. So it's always good to get fiber. The new system takes into account protein. It's so great because it nurtures muscle tissue, and muscles burn calories a lot faster than fat cells do. It takes more energy for the body to break down protein than it does carbohydrates. Carbohydrates can easily get stored as fat. When protein goes into your body, then the body breaks it down into a carbohydrate, and then that carbohydrate becomes a sugar and then can be stored in your body. So it takes more energy from your body and your cells inside your body to break down protein. And with the new Smart Points, the protein-rich diet has really helped me. I feel great, feel very full most of the day. Very few hunger pangs that are very manageable. In the American diet, sugar is in practically every food. They put it into cereals, meats, canned foods. Sugar is everywhere, so it is good that we're trying to lessen our sugar intake. But at the same time, it's kind of forcing people toward those sugar-free products. And they have a lot of diety, chemicals, daily requirements. When I first started Weight Watchers, I could not stand to eat vegetables, so I had to get all my requirements through my fruit. And bananas are my favorite fruit, and bananas were 2 points. So that would take up a lot of my points just to get my daily servings of fruits and vegetables. So I am really enjoying this new system. I like the old system with fiber. Like I said, fiber is great, but it binds everything and just flushes it out your body. So I was starving a lot of the time. When I was doing the original Weight Watchers diet, I felt very bloated, and that satisfied feeling never really lasted very long, so I had to, I'd always be hungry. I'd always have to snack a little bit throughout the day to kind of keep my hunger down. And there were just feelings where I felt like I was starving. So it's no wonder that I couldn't keep it up for a lifetime. Going into week 2, I still am not that hungry, and that's because I'm getting more fat and I'm getting more protein in my diet. Getting full on protein, your appetite is suppressed slowly, but then it sustains that suppressed appetite for a long time after you eat the protein. And protein is also nurturing the muscles. It's helping to build new muscle tissue and repair muscle tissue. If you've never done Weight Watchers and you're like, what are points? How does this work? This is a little example here. Every day you're given your points total, which is determined at your meeting, and mine is 30 that I must get. I can't go below 30. So if I have one banana, that's 0 points, so I still have 30 points. If I have 1 cup of almond milk, that's 2 points. If I have a frozen dinner, that's 8 points, so now I'm down to 20. Okay, so let's say I don't have any points left and I'm still hungry. I want a cup of chips, and it's going to be 5 points. I can take that out of my fit points, which is exercise you earn, so then I'd still have 3 fit points. And let's say I'm even still hungry after that and I want some ice cream, and I want to splurge a little bit and have a nice serving of ice cream, and it's 10 points, so I take 3 out of there. And then I take another 7 out of my weekly. Your weekly points are points you can use anytime throughout the week. You do not have to use your activity points. You do not have to use your weekly points. This is another thing I like about the new system, is that they give you a fit point goal to reach toward. You don't have to do it, but it's nice to have that goal. So I'm going to talk today about the mobile app, and this is what it looks like when you open it up. Today's date, I have 14 points remaining and 16 used, so I have 30 points that I start out with. These are my fit points that I'm supposed to earn, 24. You don't have to, but it's just an incentive. And you can see everything I ate, pumpkin spice coffee, blackberry bran breakfast, and I need to go ahead and add one. Potato wrapped roasted salmon. So I'm gonna hit that. Thank you again, John, for making this for me, and hit track. And see that I now have 7 points remaining. You know, look at restaurants, you can find recipes, do a dinner, and let's see. Ooh, shrimp chowder, that sounds good. So you click on that, and it gives you everything that you need to make it, and how to make it is down here. And we'll take a look at my journey, and it gives you a little chart. I've only had 2 weigh-ins, my starting weigh-in and then my second one, so that's a nice straight line down. We like to see that. And it also sends you messages, like just encouraging messages, like this is a cool one. 5 alive, down 5 pounds. This is real proof that the changes you're making are paying off. Bet your clothes are fitting better. Keep it up. I can go to activity. Not all activity has to be like going to the gym and lifting weights. You know, like I got yoga, did 2 hours of house cleaning, and that earned me 10 points. So if you'd much rather clean your house instead of go to the gym, you can do that. On the high protein diet, I'm not as regular as I was with the high fiber, very hard stools. You don't have as much gas, but when you do, it's woo! So we're approaching the end of week 2, and I have had a little more difficulty this week. I always call it the doldrums of success, you know, when you come off of a really good weigh-in, then it's like, I'm never going to be that successful again. Next week is never going to measure up to that. You know, how can I maintain the motivation that I had last week into this week? I don't know, maybe it's because I had diet soda, but I've been feeling a lot hungrier this week. I've also had dizziness, lightheadedness, feelings of weakness, a little more fatigue, and I don't know if that's if I'm not eating enough. Generally, I just eat my daily points, and then I exercise, and I have my weekly, and I don't use those. So this week I'm trying to eat more of my points, cut in a little bit more on my fit points, and see if that helps out at all. I'm still waking up extra early, 5 or 6 hours of sleep, but I still feel pretty energized. Tomorrow is my 3rd weigh-in. I feel like I've lost some weight, but I'm not sure exactly how much. I'm pretty positive it's not going to be as much as last week, which is fine, but I have fingers crossed, hoping for 2 pounds at least. Good things that I've noticed that my skin is a lot softer and it's a lot clearer. I used to have a lot of pimples and blackheads, but now I almost don't have any. You know, it's just amazing how big of a difference changing your diet, eating whole foods, eating foods that are rich in good nutrients and don't have all those chemicals in it can really do for you. I've faced difficulties, and I think I can really attribute that to the diet soda that I allowed myself this week. I felt fine until I started drinking the diet soda, and then whenever that would happen, my stomach would get all gurgly, I'd feel more hungry. I can definitely feel in the clothes that I wear there's a big difference. The shorts that I originally wore to my first meeting were skin tight, and I'm wearing them now, and I've got tons of room. The waist is actually pretty baggy on me. I'm hoping in a week or two I won't really be able to wear these shorts anymore. I'm getting into sizes that I couldn't get into before. They're still a little tight, but I can get into those sizes now, so it's encouraging. I have clothes that I can work toward fitting in, and I can judge by whether I get into those clothes and how they fit me, whether I've lost weight or not. Oddly enough, my sense of smell has gotten a lot keener. I am super sensitive to vapors and odors, cigarette smoke, Sharpie marker, construction sites, like parking lots when they're retarring. I have to hold my breath because I can't stand it. And before, I kind of liked those smells, and now they like make me dizzy and nauseous. I smell the odors of food so much better, which is nice because if John is making me something nice to eat, then I just have this whole new sensory experience that I didn't have before. All I can think to compare it to is people who work in a slaughterhouse. They don't smell it anymore. And once they leave and they come back, then they can smell it again. Well, I've been putting all these chemicals and artificial components and this bad food in me, so I didn't smell all the other chemicals that are related to it around me. Now that I've eliminated them from my body and from my diet, now I can actually smell that, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, that's what was going inside me. That's what I was eating before. That's crazy. That's insane. So even if I don't have a great third weigh-in, I'm really happy with the results, and I just can't say it enough. The energy that I have to do the things I do has just been a godsend. I love all this newfound energy. I'm gonna fill up this balloon using only my energy! 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 Luke, I am your energy. Energy. Energy-san! Firepower! Energy eating, energy laughing, energy sleeping, energy drinking, energy stalking, energy killing. I am energy. 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 Energy? Energy. 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 Ah! Coffee. More energy. More energy.
No. None more for you. No more energy.
So it is day 14 and I had my weigh-in, and the results are I lost 2.2 pounds! Yay! I'm super excited. 2 weeks in and I've already passed my monthly goal of getting below 175. 173.8 now. So if I lose 1 more pound, that means I'm at 5%. If I lose 2 pounds, that's 10 pounds. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night.